Hi, I'm Steve Richardson and welcome to my latest video. One of the biggest things you can do to free up time in your day so you're not working long hours in your office and can actually get home in time for dinner is to delegate to other people tasks that you don't really have to do. That's why you have a team. That's why you have people in your office that can handle this stuff. But how do you onboard them? How do you train them in how to do it? So today I want to talk about a quick tip on how to do that with regard to certain phone calls. Uh, these calls are ones that you don't really have to handle, at least initially, and in many circumstances. And if your team can handle it, that frees up time for you. So what I recommend you do is set aside some time, or when you're doing these calls, have your team member in the room with you, whether it's for initial client intake, routine case status calls with the client, maybe phone discussions with the adjuster, some routine stuff that you don't need to be involved in, and have that team member sit there, put it on speakerphone, close door to your office, and have that team member listen in and take notes. Now, while they're listening, and the more they sit in on these calls, the better idea they're going to have on how to handle them. And this will train them while they're taking the notes. And bonus, when the call's over, you now have notes that you didn't have to take. You're freed up to talk to that person. You're not busy trying to take notes at the same time. And then those notes, if they are a status uh, call with the client, you can use those notes to put together a confirming email to the client. This is just to confirm our conversation on what's going on with your case. Just wanted to send that out to you. Really kind of wow them with that extra step. If it's a call with someone like an adjuster, those notes can then be used to create a confirming letter. So you're not only training that person, but you're also having them take those notes that can then be used for other purposes. Now, that's not to say also that for things like client intake that you can't script it. The By listening in to the initial intake calls, they get a good feel for it. They then have a better understanding of the script once you provide it to them and go over it with them. But this is a great way to onboard someone while you're doing other work. You're not sitting down and training them and spending that non-billable time uh, doing that. You're training them while you're working. So that saves some time. So this is a great way to onboard your team, new team members, or train them in something new that you want them to do so that you can delegate this stuff to them and they can feel comfortable doing it. So uh, schedule a little phone time with the boss, sitting down and have them listen in on these phone calls. And that'll make it much easier for you to then delegate it to them when they're ready. So I hope you find this little tip useful and something you can implement in your practice to free up some time and work more efficiently in your firm. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you're enjoying the content of this channel, be sure to hit subscribe and the bell icon to get notifications of new videos. I upload one at least once a week. So that's it, and I'll see you in the next video.